so much. But
yeah.
So what else? What's next for Johnny Gill?
Only God knows. You know what I've learned to do is to live in the moment, in the now. If you think too far ahead or look too far back, you'll find that you can't move. I've never seen a man win a race with his head turned backwards to begin with. So I'm not looking and chasing the past. I'm looking at what's ahead for me in the future by simply just dealing with what's in front of me right now. And I realize if I don't get too far ahead of myself, by the time you do look at what you've accomplished here, you'll realize that you've gained a lot of ground and you've gotten a lot accomplished. So I'm always thinking in terms of deal with the now. What are we doing right now? We got a new album. What are we going to do? Go out here and promote. What are we going to do? Continue to sing and enjoy doing what we're doing and see where it leads us. And wherever that is, any way you bless me, Lord, I'll be satisfied.
Now, are you touring right now other than with New Edition? Are you singing your song?
Yeah, I'm doing the Johnny Gill dates as well as I'm doing the Estate dates and New Edition dates. And, you know, Keith and I just finished in Japan doing LSG. So, you know, we're just all over the place. This is what music is about. It's not being just stuck in one particular genre of it. It's like I'm just all over the place doing what I enjoy doing and what I feel that is important, and that is touching people's lives and just enjoying doing it. So.
Okay, now, right now there's a lot of new artists out. Who do you think?
They suck. I'm just joking.
No, is there anyone that you said like, okay, they have that sound from like a Johnny Gill, like a Teddy Pendergrass, all these Luther Vandross? Is there anyone out there right now that you're just thinking like, that's the next?
No, because I don't think there could ever be a next Luther. I don't think there could ever be a next Teddy. I don't think there can ever be a next Gill. I think that we are always inspired by these artists that growing up. I was inspired by Stevie Wonders and all these people, and we can never have another Stevie, you know, but it's the greatest thing about what we do when you stay true to your craft and who you are and what you do as an artist. You inspire people. So when you look at the ushers that are inspired by Michael Jackson and the Neos that are inspired by Michael, it's like you can hear the influence, but they still have their identity. And that's the great thing that allows you to know that your work is not in vain and that it lives on and that it has touched some people's lives and that it will continue to inspire others. So I don't know, there'll never be another Michael Jackson. You know, there'll never be another Johnny Gill. There probably will never be another Usher. And I mean, the list goes on. Everybody finds their niche, but we're all inspired by someone and by something. Okay. So, you know.
Now, are you online? Do you Twitter? Do you tweet?
Real
Facebook?
Johnny Gill. And I'm going to tell you, you better come right, because I'll go in on you. I'm more well known for just for talking to you on Twitter, every individual, but I'm more well known for I'll go in on you.
Oh,
you better come correct. Everybody goes, oh, God, is that him talking like that? It's like, hey.
Are you reckless on Twitter?
Hey, I'll bring it. I don't bite my tongue. You come and you're not being very polite and not bringing some positive energy, you get it.
You're gonna get beat down by Johnny Gill.
Serve you up. Ask those that have been there.
Okay, on Facebook, I posted a question for my Facebook friends. I wanted to ask them what questions did they have for Johnny Gill. So the first question was from Mika. She wanted to know if you still lived with Eddie Murphy.
I never lived with Eddie Murphy, and that's what Mika needs to understand. Don't read and believe everything you see, but I'll educate you on something. I've always lived on my own. I'm rich. What do I need to live with Eddie Murphy for? Keep reading the wrong things. It'll lead you in the wrong places.
Okay.
So.
Okay, Mika, so you're wrong. Okay, next one is Shawanda. She wanted to know if you are attracted to short, brown-skinned girls because she happened to be a short, brown-skinned woman.
Over my 45 years of living, I've never discriminated when it comes down to women. It's like I enjoy different styles of women and different ethnicity of women. It doesn't matter. It's like beauty to me, wherever it strikes me, it strikes me. And I've dated, you know, white girls to black girls to all types of girls.
Okay.
Yeah. And I don't, you know, it's just that, you know, a beauty is beauty to me. And that's the beauty of the word beauty. It's like, you know, beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It's like what hits your button, what you connect with. You know, that painting could be nice and beautiful to someone else, where it might not have the same connection to me, for me.
Right.
And, you know, but that's what makes up the world and why we're so unique. And what's so cool about it is that we all have our own outlook on what we consider to be beautiful.
Okay. Now, this is, I kind of lost my train of thought. So if do you have a website where fans can go other than Twitter to look at?
I have my Facebook page,
Okay.
which is the official Johnny Gill fan page.
Okay.
Club, and I just not check, and I'm a Twitter addict, so I talk to every single person. I'm like on it for hours, and we have a good time, and I know every one of my Twitter fans.
Oh, okay.
It's like, you know, I have fun. We talk every day, and it's just it's like, you know, I feel like that this was the best thing that technology has produced, being able to connect with your fans directly and being able to just, you know, interact. It's like to me, it's just I love it.
Okay. Now you know what I want to go back now. Are you single? Like, that's the big question. Are you single?
No. You know, it's so funny to find that you can hear all the things that you hear that, but no one has talked about probably my 4 years of my relationship and being engaged. It's not news. It's not news. It's the things that you want to believe that are negative, but that's a part of why and what the world thrives on. But nevertheless, it doesn't stop us or stop me from living. But
because you know, there's a lot of women that want to get with you, so that's why I'm making sure that you know you're taken. You're off the market.
I'm off the market.
Okay, you have a son also.
Yeah, 5-year-old son. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's great. Now, how's that? How's daddyhood for you?
Daddyhood there's nothing like it in the world. No other feeling like it in the world. Just to have the opportunity to, and being responsible for bringing and raising, and hopefully a good law-abiding citizen, God-fearing child who will make a difference in the world. It's like, I'm just excited to see what becomes of him in the future.
Okay. All right, so is there anything else you would like your fans to know? We want to talk about the album. The album came out October last year.
Yes, it's Still Winning is in stores. And it's a must-have. I don't say this because it's me. I don't say this because it's just Still Winning. It's in the stores. It's a must-have. And I'm not saying it because it's just me, but it's one of the best CDs, R&B albums that has come out in a while for grown folks.
Mm-hmm. I definitely have to vouch for that one. It definitely is. You know, I heard a lot of people were talking about how good it was, but when I listened to it, but I just felt in love with It Would Be You. I just felt in love with that song. I was like, oh my God, let me just, and I hate to keep going back to that, but it definitely is a CD that people should get and listen to. You know, and that's all I have for you right now.
Yeah.
And, you know, we're wrapping it up with Johnny Gill, and we're excited to have him on the cover. It's
been a pleasure, and thank you guys so much for just taking the time out and giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. Peace.
Peace.
All righty.
Cut.